Alright, good morning everyone. Welcome to week 3 of lockdown Pilates at home. Today we're going to be doing what I would consider the closest to my most common style of class, of mat class. So those who normally do my mat classes will recognise these series a lot, and probably the transitions and flows. We're going to use a towel today instead of a magic circle just for hamstring stretches. So if you don't have a towel handy, stop the video now, quickly go grab one, just roll one up and keep it close by. Okay, so first we're going to start with some basic balance. So I'll get Karen standing the way she is and I'll stand front on so you can all see. But feet a couple inches apart, neck tall, chin drawing in, shoulders wrapped back and down, a little tuck of your tailbone and squeezing the butt. We'll take a deep breath in. On your breath out, zip and hollow, squeeze the butt, engage abs as you lift the arms to the ceiling. As the arms go up, you want to feel the shoulders draw down and breathing in as you slowly lower. Another deep breath in. Abs engage, squeeze the butt to lift. Now another thing to think about is the arms go up, you want to feel the rib cage draw down and breathing in, slowly lower. And the final one is your ankles. Breathe out, abs engage, lift. As you lift, you don't want to lift too high that you turn the ankles out. You want to keep them neutral as well. So concentrate on that balance. We've got two more. Zip and hollow, squeeze the butt to lift, lengthening to the ceiling, abs drawing in and breathing in. Control the lower. Final one, abs engage to lift, and then we'll stay up there on your hands behind the head, elbows wide. Breathing into lower for a straight squat, staying high on the toes. Abs engage, squeeze the butt, stand tall. Breathe in as you lower, keeping the knees tracking with the toes, breathing out to lift. Breathe in to lower, 2 to go. Abs engage, squeeze the butt to lift. Final one, breath in to lower. And breathing out as you lift, lower the heels down and hands by your side. Now feet together into a Pilates stance. That's a small turnout, not too wide. Arms down again just in front of the body, tucking the tailbone, squeezing the butt. Take a breath in. This time breathe out, zip and hollow, open the arms wide as you lengthen to the ceiling, abs strong, squeezing the butt and breathing in to control the lower. And breathe out, zip and hollow, abs engage, lift and lengthen, ribs connect down, shoulder blades draw down, breathing in as you lower, 3 to go. Abs engage, squeeze the butt to lift, connect the inner thighs, glue the heels. And breathing in as you lower. Last 2, abs engage, lift, drawing the stomach in, breath in to lower. And now final one, abs engage, lift, and this time you'll hold again. Hands back behind the head, elbows wide. We're now going to lower to a plie squat, heels are high, and we're going to hold. So find a position you can stay in. If it gets too tough, come up a little bit. We're going to breathe in to twist to the right, and breathe out, reach the right hand away. Breathe in, bring the hand back, and breathe out, rotate to the center. Now make sure only your spine twists, not your knees and hips. Twist to the left. Breathe out, reach the hand. Breathe in, bring the hand back. Breathe out, zip and hollow to return. Breathe in, rotate right. Breathe out, lengthen the arm. Breathe in, bring the hand back. Breathe out, rotate to the center. Final one, rotate left. Breathe out, zip and hollow, abs draw in. Breathe in, return. Twist to the center, standing tall, lower the heels, hands by your side, give your legs a quick shake out, and hopefully that warmed up the legs. Feet facing straight for some standard roll downs now, so we'll take a deep breath in. As you breathe out, zip and hollow, drop the chin to your chest, curling down to the floor, walking down your vertebra and lengthen your tailbone to the ceiling. Take a breath in. And breathe out, slowly restack, curling the spine, shoulders back, head up last. Deep breath in, rounding the spine to roll down. Good, hang those arms relaxed and heavy, don't stay tight through the shoulders. Deep breath in, breathe out, lead with the abs, stomach draws in, squeeze the butt to restack. The final one, we're moving out for push-ups, breathing out, rolling the spine down, rounding the back, hang the arms heavy to the floor. You'll now softly walk yourself out along the mat. 2 options for your push-ups, on the knees or up on the toes. Hands wide, shoulders drawn back and down, abs and butt strong. Alright, so from here, keeping the stomach strong, you'll breathe in, bend the elbows to lower, and breathe out, zip and hollow to push up. Breathe in to lower, breathe out, zip and hollow to push up. Breathe in to lower. Abs engaged to push up. Now if this gets a little bit tough for anyone, or if your wrists are dodgy, you can go into a plank for the wrist. Two to go, sorry, tickle in the throat. Breathing out and up. Last one. And up. Lower the knees and back into a shell stretch. So rounding the spine, reaching the arms forward, sitting the butt right down to the tailbone. Again, shake the wrists out if you need to during this. And we're going to return forward for the second set. 6 standard push-ups and then 10 mini pulses. So you're going to have the hands out wide again. Body weight back to that push-up position. Now remember, if you start on your toes and it gets too tough, just lower to the knees. Just make sure you don't stick your bum out. So once you're up on the toes, abs and butt strong. Breathe in as you lower. So your hips and your shoulders should lower evenly. You don't want to be dropping the hips and then dropping the shoulders. All moving together. Breathe in to lower. And back up. So exactly what Karen's done, moving to her knees, is fine if you've got sore wrists or you just can't handle the challenge for the arms. And same thing. Everything's locked through her core. She's not leaving the butt behind and she's not leading with the butt. Breathing in as you lower. And up. We're going to do one more. Breathe in to lower. And now hold. 10 mini pulses pushing up. 1, 2, 3. Keep the abs strong. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Push all the way up, back into a shell stretch. Lower the knees for those who are on their toes. And rounding out as you curl into the shell stretch. Again, shake the wrists out if you need to. Should have warmed the arms up. Hopefully warmed your abs up a little bit by holding a strong plank within the push-up. Alright, so we're going to curl up from there. I'm going to get Karen to sit with her feet down at the end of the mat for rollbacks. Okay, so arms are out in front, shoulders back and down, palms facing each other, just so you can draw the shoulders down a lot easier. Again, just like every other class, use a pillow or towel behind your tailbone if you need the assistance. Take your breath in. Breathe out, zip and hollow, curling the spine back, rounding down. You'll breathe in, lengthen your arms right over the head. Keep the ribs down so you don't overarch the back. Breathe out, zip and hollow, abs engaged, curling up. And breathe in, lengthening forward. Sitting nice and tall. Breathe out, rolling back, rounding the spine, curling out. Breathing in, reach the arms right over the head, ribs stay down. Breathe out, zip and hollow, abs engaged, slowly curling up. Breathe in, lengthening forward, 2 to go, sitting nice and tall. Breathing out and rolling the spine down, rounding the back, curling out. Breathe in, lengthening the arms. Abs engaged, zip and hollow as you curl up. Reaching forward. And back up nice and tall. Rolling the spine down, curling out. This time once you're down, hands next to your hips. And one leg at a time up into tabletop. We're going straight to the hundreds. You'll breathe out, curl the head and shoulders up, reach the arms, shoulders away from the ears, and lengthen the legs. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good, strong pulses in the arms, and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. The lower the legs, the more challenge it is. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. If it gets too challenging, return to tabletop. 3, 4, 5. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 52, 3, 4, 5. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. And out, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 20. Keep reaching the arms and out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last 10. 2, 3, 4, 5. Out, 2, 3, 4, 5. Return to tabletop. Lower the head and place the feet down one at a time. Lengthen your legs back out along the floor. Ribs set down, abs strong. Breathe in, reach the arms right over the head again. On your breath out, hands come over, abs engaged, curling up. See how you go after the hundreds? It's a lot harder after the hundreds, lengthening forward. Back up tall, shoulders down. We're now going halfway for obliques. Breathe out, engage the abs, rolling halfway down. From this position, breathe in, rotate to the right. So breathe in for the turn, and breathe out, zip and hollow back to the centre. Breathe in, twist to the left, breathing in. And breathe out, back to the centre. Breathe in to twist, and breathe out, zip and hollow. Scoop the stomach to return. Breathing in, and breathe out, scoop to return. Reach the arms to the ceiling on the breath in, and breathe out, curl the spine down. Breathe in, arms lengthen right over the head. You'll now breathe out, hands come over, curling halfway up. Once you're halfway again, you'll hold, hands behind the head. Deep breath in. Breathe out, left knee in as you twist to the left. And breathe in, return. Breathe out, right knee in, rotate. And return. Left knee in, rotate. And return. Right knee. Return, hold, reach your arms to the ceiling. And curl down to the floor behind you again. Hands by your side. One leg at a time back to tabletop. Okay, now hands behind the head, elbows wide, straight back into more obliques. Deep breath in. Breathe out, lengthen the right leg, twist to the left, breathing in to return. You'll curl and rotate and return. Crunch and rotate. Try not to pull the elbow across the body. Opposite chest to opposite knee. Breathe out, curl and rotate. And return. 3 more. And return. 2 to go. And return. Final 1. Return, hold, head down, hands by your side. Push the arms down strong, both legs to the ceiling. For a double leg lower. Breathe in, lengthen and lower both legs. Breathe out, return. Breathe in, lengthen and lower both legs. Breathe out, zip and hollow, return. Breathe in, lengthen and lower. Breath out, return. 1 to go. Breathe out, zip and hollow, return. Hug your knees in and give your back a good circle out. Alright, good work there. We're now with your feet onto the floor, hip width apart. We're going to move into some pelvis bridges. Now reach your arms to the ceiling. Hands right above the chest, not above your eyes. Now if you do cramp in the back of your thighs during this, squeeze your butt harder. If that doesn't work, arms on the floor will help out. We'll take a deep breath in. Breathe out, squeeze the butt to peel the hips up. Breathe in as you hold, and breathe out, zip and hollow, rolling the spine back down. Breathe in at the bottom. Breathe out, zip and hollow, ribs connect strong. Squeeze the butt lift. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out, slowly rolling down. 2 to go. Deep breath in. Abs engage. Squeeze the butt to lift, peeling up. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out, rolling the spine down, rounding the back, tailbone down. Last 1 more. Breathe in. Squeeze the butt, abs engage, lift, and holding up here. Keep the abs flat, ribs connected, butt squeezing. We'll bring your right knee to tabletop. Reach that right leg to the ceiling. Perfect. Now breathe in, lower the right leg straight. Breathe out, zip and hollow to lift. Breathe in, lower. Make sure you're not twisting at the waist and rotating. Breathe in, lengthen to lower. Breathe out, lengthen to lift. Last one, breathing in, abs stay strong. Lift and hold. Now from this hold, breathe in, lower the leg down straight. Breathe out, circle around and up. Lower down straight, circle around and up. Squeezing the right butt, keeping the hips high. 1 more. Breathe in, lower. Around, up, hold. Now to finish, breathe in, lower the butt. Breathe out, lift. Breathe in, lower the butt. Breathe out, lift. 2 more. Lower the butt. Breathe out, lift. Last one. And lift all the way down and place your foot to the floor. Right thigh should be screaming, hopefully. We'll take a breath in. Breathe out, zip and hollow, peeling back up. Ribs connected, abs strong. Left knee to tabletop, reach it to the ceiling. Breathe in, lower down straight. Breathe out, zip and hollow lift. Breathe in, lower down straight. Zip and hollow, abs engage, lift. Breathe in to lower. And lift. 1 more. And lift. Breathe in to lower, breathe out, circle around and up. Don't go too wide with your circle that you twist the body. Keep it within your neutral spine range. Last one. And hold, keep the leg high. Breathe in, curl the spine down, tailbone touches, breathe out, lift. Breathe in to lower, breathe out, lift. Breathe in to lower, breathe out to lift. Final one, and lift all the way down. Place the foot to the floor, hands by your side. Alright, so now we're going to stretch out those hamstrings after working them. So you'll grab that towel you've got rolled up. We worked the left hamstring first, so we'll place your left foot, other left, into the towel. Holding on to the towel, lengthen your right leg along the floor. Now reach that left knee as straight as you can. So the first goal is to get a straight knee. If you've got a straight knee, you then want to pull your leg closer towards yourself. Now you'll see how Karen is pulling her elbows down so she doesn't tense her neck up. So try not to pop the shoulders up to your ears while you're holding this stretch. So we're pulling as strong in towards yourself as you can, holding for another 5 seconds. Should feel this all the way down the back of the leg. Now take your breath in. On your breath out, keep that pressure towards your chest as you draw your foot across so your heel is above your opposite hip. If you're going past your opposite hip, you need to pull closer to yourself. Should be too painful to go too far past. You may be quite flexible and your foot might be above your chest. That's fine as well. And we'll swap to the opposite leg. Lengthen right up, knee as straight as you can. So as much as Karen and I love our running, it doesn't help much in running for allowing our stretch to be right up by our shoulders like a lot of people. But you can't beat a good hamstring stretch to put yourself through some pain. So continuing to draw the leg in, you'll now draw your foot across your body so your right heel is above your left hip. Again, holding that stretch, still breathing. Don't hold your breath through the stretches. Breathe through that pain of the sciatic nerve kicking in behind the knee. And returning back to the center, we'll now get rid of the towel. Okay, so hands back by your side, knees bent, feet back to the floor for some more tabletop. So now one leg at a time up into tabletop. Alright, so you're going to reach your arms to the ceiling, palms face each other, shoulders away from the ears for single leg stretch. Nice and basic on neutral spine, trying to challenge how low you can push your leg without losing neutral by arching. So we'll take a breath in, right foot first. Breathe out, zip and hollow, lengthen. Breathe in, return. Breathe out, zip and hollow, ribs connect down, abs strong, return. Breathe out, lengthen. Try not to let those knees drift closer to the chest. The knee that isn't moving should stay in perfect tabletop. All the focus on the leg that's lengthening and the abs. Breathing out, lengthen away. And return. 3 to go, sorry. And return. 2 more now. Breathe out, lengthen. And return. Final one. Return and hold. Now curl up like the hundreds. Reach your right leg straight. Both hands to your left knee. And we're doing double speed. So breathing in. 2, out, 2. Breathe in. 2 and out. 2. Now again, remember to push and pull, not bicycle the feet. 2 and out. 2. Breathe in. 2 and out. 2. Last 8. 2 and out. 2. Last 4. And out. 2. Hug the knees in, lower the head, and give your back a quick circle up. Feet back to the floor again, just as it's safer to lift to tabletop from this position. So hands back to your side, one leg at a time back up to tabletop. Heels together, knees and toes turned out for sexy frogs. You want the toes also turned out. Arms back to the ceiling. Unless you need to support your back, then you can place your hands on the floor. Breathe in to hinge from the hips to lower the heels. Breathe out, scoop the stomach in to lift. So use that breath. Use the scoop to bring the legs up. You'll notice the angle in Karen's knees are not changing. Don't bend the heels closer to your butt. You're hinging from the hip socket, not from your knees. And lift. 2 more. Breathe in, lower. Breathe out and lift. 1 to go. Lift and hold. Hands behind the head. Curl the head and shoulders right up. Keep your crunch nice and high. Breathe in, lower the heels. Don't lower the crunch. Breathe out, back up. Keep that crunch. Breathe in to lower and up. Should feel like a tug of war on the way down. And breathe out, scoop the abs in. 3 more. And lift. 2 to go. And up. Last one. And up. Hug your knees in. Another good circle. Our abs are going to get a little rest before we come back to one more tabletop set at the end. So we're going to have both legs out along the floor now, just for my favourite rotational stretch. So right hand out to your side, right knee up to tabletop. Draw the knee across your body using your left hand as you look to the right. Really twisting through the abs, through the butt, through the shoulder to get as much stretch as you can down your spine. Again, trying to picture that you're wringing out your spine like a wet towel. Take another deep breath in and breathe out, return to the centre. Place that right foot along the floor, left hand to your side, left knee to tabletop. Breathe out and draw the left knee across your body with your right hand. And again, really trying to twist. Getting as much twist in that mid-spine as you can. Continuing to breathe as you hold this position. Just another 5 seconds here. Take a deep breath in and breathing out to return to the centre. Alright, now with both legs down, you'll roll onto your stomach for a basic back extension. Okay, so hands are next to your ears, shoulders back and down, neck long, chin slightly tucked in. Abs already drawing in, squeezing your butt as you create length in your body. When you create length in your body, try not to create length right out through your toes. Think about the heel or the sole of the foot, and that will avoid cramping in the feet. We'll take a deep breath in. On your breath out, zip and hollow, push the hands down, lift the chest, wrap the shoulders and squeeze the butt. Breathing in as you lower. Breathe out, zip and hollow, abs engage. Squeeze the butt to lift. Breathing in as you lower. 6 more. Breathe out, abs engage, lift and lengthen long. Breathe in to lower. Breathe out, zip and hollow, abs engage, lift and lengthen. Try not to pull the chin up high and work the neck. Should all be controlled work into your spine with a stretch in the stomach. We'll go 2 to go. Good. Make sure those shoulders draw down just like Karen's doing. You're not popping them up to your ears. Last one. So as you push up, make sure you don't tense the neck. Breathing in as you lower and using your hands to push back to your standard shell stretch. Alright, so rounding the spine, curling out the back. Alright, so now walking both hands to the left-hand side of your mat. Right hand on top of the left hand. Really curling as you push your ribs to the right. So trying to get as much rotation, or much side flexion, down the right-hand side of your body as you can, without shifting your butt out there though. Keep your butt in the centre. And we'll walk both hands to the opposite side. Again, reaching the arms forward, pushing the ribs to the left, really trying to work into that stretch. And we'll return back to the centre. Now, you want to get used to coming out of a roll, out of a shell stretch, in a curling up kind of position or a roll up style. So I'm going to get Karen to demo this, so you may want to stop and watch, but this is what we want to get used to in our classes. So you're slowly dragging your fingers towards you as you curl up, the same way you would in a standing roll up. We don't want to see this, where you're just lifting up and using your back as a crane. So try to always think about that in the normal classes as well. Okay, so we're going to spin back around. So Karen again is facing the way she was earlier. As we transition into our last tabletop ab set. So both legs back along the floor, arms out in front, Shoulders back and down, squeezing the butt. We'll take a breath in. Breathe out, zip and hollow, curling the spine down. So within half an hour, we don't have hands by your side. We don't have time to really get into butt work today. So the class on Wednesday, you're probably going to see a lot more butt work. So one leg at a time, back up to tabletop. All right, now hands behind the head, elbows wide, getting back into the abs, starting with a basic crunch. You'll breathe out, zip and hollow, curl the head and shoulders up, and breathe in, slowly lower. Abs engage, rib connects down, the ribs connect right down to the deep abs. Breathe out, scoop the stomach in, ribs draw down, and return. Focus on those shoulder blades peeling up, not your chin pulling forward. Breathing out to curl up, 2 to go, and return. Final one, curl up and hold, both legs to the ceiling. All right, you're going to breathe in, lower the right foot. Breathe out, circle around and up. Breathe in, lower the left foot. Only 4 of these, around and up. 2 more. Around and up. Final one. Around and up, bend the knees back to tabletop, lower the head, hands by your side. All right, now I want both legs from tabletop, double leg stretch, head down. Breathe out, zip and hollow, lengthen both legs, breathe in, return. Breathe out, scoop the abs, focus on the lower abs, drawing the deep abs in, and return. Breathe out, lengthen, and return. 3 more, and return, 2 to go. And return, last one. Return, hug your knees in, give your back another good circle out before we finish with our full double leg stretch. Will you hit the corner thing with your hand?
Don't think so.
Well, let's test my corner. No, sweet. Okay, so you'll want to make sure you've got kind of a hand, snow angel kind of area around you for this one. So legs are back to tabletop. You'll curl the head and shoulders right up, one hand on top of each knee. Okay, we'll take a deep breath in. On the breath out, you'll push the arms back, push the legs forward, and circle the arms back to the knees. Breathe out, reach, and circle. Now make sure your crunch stays at the same height the whole time. You want to feel like someone's pulling the feet, someone's pulling the arms as you circle. Breathe out and lengthen. And return. Last one, reach and hold. Now from this hold, breathe out, legs and arms to the ceiling. Breathe in, legs and arms lengthen out. Legs and arms come up to be parallel and lengthen out. 2 more. And up. And out. Last one. And breathe out. And lengthen. Hug the knees in. Circle out the back. That's all the tough stuff done for today. Okay, so we're just going to transition to sitting now. So one leg at a time, back to tabletop, hands behind the knees, push the legs out along the floor to sit you up. All right, Karen's going to spin over to her hands and knees now to transition to our final roll downs to finish the class. So toes tucked under, push your butt up to the ceiling, walk your hands towards the feet, hang the body heavy, take a breath in. Breathe out, zip and hollow, slowly restack, curling up the spine, 1 vertebra at a time. Shoulders back and down, head up, last deep breath in. And breathing out, slowly rolling down. Hang those arms heavy, deep breath in. Breathe out, abs engage, zip and hollow as you curl the spine back up. Breath in to hold. And breathe out, slowly rolling down. Final one. Arms hang heavy, shake them out to make sure your shoulders aren't tense. Deep breath in. Breathe out, zip and hollow, restack, tucking the tailbone, squeezing the butt, shoulders back and down, head up last. Give your arms and legs a good shake out. And we are done for day 1 of week 3. So we'll see you guys in a couple days. Good work.